Chapter 2, The Blue Angel Event. If you have not seen my video on Chapter 1, which is the events that immediately followed in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links after Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS came to an end, then I highly recommend you check out that video so you can be fully caught up. Shortly after Soulburner and Playmaker reunite and Playmaker and I have a few moments together, Aoi Zeizen enters the mix, reverting back to her original form, Blue Angel. When we first met Aoi in VRAINS, she had her heart set on being the best charisma duelist possible, and she stole the hearts of many with her exciting and riveting duels in the VRAINS. Naturally, Soulburner, being the friendly guy that he is, introduces himself to Blue Angel in the new Link VRAINS. These two have teamed up multiple times in the past, but interestingly enough, Soulburner never teamed up with her when she was in her Blue Angel persona. Much like Go, Soulburner had a lot of admiration for Blue Angel, as she was one of the ones who took on the Knights of Hanoi in Season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS. So technically, meeting Blue Angel is kind of a new experience for him. Blue Angel even points out that Soulburner has not changed at all, which is pretty comical coming from her, who has had 3 major avatar changes in the VRAINS. Soulburner asks if she's back to playing Trick Stars, since it wouldn't be Blue Angel without Trick Stars, also noting how her Marinsis deck was cool too. Blue Angel reminds us of one of the tougher duels we had to sit through in VRAINS, as Soulburner did defeat her Trick Stars when she used them while in her Blue Girl form. After some friendly, playful back and forth, Soulburner reminds Blue Angel that he knows Blue Angel's identity in the real world, and Blue Angel completely forgets that they met outside of the Link VRAINS. Honestly, the whole interaction between Blue Angel and Soulburner is very funny and very awkward. It's exactly the kind of interaction you would imagine two somewhat socially nervous characters would have. When Playmaker meets Blue Angel, it's right back to business. While Blue Angel is excited to see that Playmaker has returned, I quickly says hi to her, causing her to be very confused as to how I is still alive. We learn that Blue Angel is having this event in the Duel Links in order to find Playmaker, which ends up being a bit of a waste of time since she found Playmaker so easily. She also confirms this is the reason she has reverted back to Blue Angel, because Blue Angel was the most popular of her 3 personas, and so she felt the event would be more widespread if she was Blue Angel and did the event under that persona, which makes sense. Blue Angel was one of the biggest charisma duelists to ever exist in the VRAINS, so having an event under that brand and the return to that brand would be the biggest way to garner attention. Eventually, Playmaker and Soulburner ask Aoi if her brother has told her anything about this world. For those that don't know or might not remember, Aoi Zeizen's older brother is Akira Zeizen, one of the top people at Soul Technologies, which is the company that runs and monitors Link VRAINS. This seems to be a good place to start in trying to learn more about this world. But Blue Angel reveals a bombshell. Soul Technologies did not create Duel Links Link VRAINS. This was something Playmaker hypothesized when talking to Soulburner about this world. And while the world doesn't seem dangerous, we do get confirmation that Soultech is actively investigating what Duel Links is. We can assume this is all first-hand information from Akira Zeizen. Akira even goes as far as to try to enlist Playmaker's help to solve the mysteries of this world. In return, Akira promises to share any information he learns about this world with Playmaker. Akira had proven himself time and time again to be a trustworthy and powerful ally throughout VRAINS, so Playmaker accepts. Playmaker and Soulburner will explore this world from the inside, while Soultech, Akira, and Kusanagi will all explore it from the outside. Blue Angel asks the boys for help in running her event, requesting that they duel her when she calls for them. Soulburner says yes. Playmaker says yes in his own special way. I roast him for it, which is actually hilarious banter. While the interaction between Go and Aoi might not tie to the main story, I did want to touch on it. I think it highlights the character progression for these two very well post-VRAINS anime. Remember, these two were 2 of the first characters introduced to us in the story, and will always have a connection due to the fact that they were very talented and respected charisma duelists. Go asks why Blue Angel isn't on the celebrity circuit anymore, to which Blue Angel states that she has no reason to duel anymore. Go has a very reinforcing moment where he says it's the opposite for him, that he enjoys dueling and has such a desire to get back to being number one. Go questions and calls out Blue Angel's reasoning and states that she didn't seem to hate dueling prior to this conversation. Go does this to eventually goad Aoi into dueling him, which is a duel that Go wins since you're controlling his character, although you don't need to duel Aoi with Go to progress the story, so this certainly isn't a post-canon duel like the Soulburner versus Playmaker one is. But Go does make a really interesting point. Why does Blue Angel seem to have such a disdain for dueling in current times? We learn about that very soon. As the Blue Angel event goes on, she defeats Playmaker over and over and over, much to the enjoyment of the crowd. Granted, Playmaker is losing on purpose to play nice with whatever Blue Angel wants. He's doing this because he believes this will make Aoi and Akira owe him one down the road, which is a very smart move on his part. As Blue Angel ponders what's going on here to herself, she wonders if this world can create the other Ignis too, referring specifically to Aqua, which was the Ignis she battled with during the VRAINS anime. She cites the need to figure out what is going on as a new reason for her to fight. But this doesn't come without mental setbacks and hesitations. Remember, the reason that Aoi left the Blue Angel persona was she felt she needed to prove her growth as a person. Being Blue Angel again has brought back many negative memories of Spectre, her brother not believing in her, and her crippling self-doubt. But through it all, she remembers the story that meant so much to her, the story of Blue Angel, and how many people are rooting for her and want to fight alongside her. She knows she needs to hone in on this and use it to persevere. And so, Aoi Zaizen becomes just another person trying to solve the mystery of Duel Link VRAINS, motivated by the potential return of Aqua, similarly to how Soulburner is motivated by the potential return of Flame. These three heroes set off to try to unlock the mysteries surrounding this world. Thank you all so much for watching. This concludes Chapter 2 and pretty much everything you need to know in regards to the Blue Angel event that occurred in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links just a few weeks ago, maybe months ago at this point. At the time of upload, the Revolver event is currently ongoing, so look for Chapter 3 to drop at some point next week. I'm very excited to continue to see what the story of Yu-Gi-Oh! VRAINS has in store for us through the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links mobile app. Thank you all so much for watching. Definitely comment your thoughts and any predictions you have down below. A special thank you to my Platinum tier patron, Panther J, to my Diamond tier patrons, Latrell Smith and Jesse Woods, and to my Egyptian God tier patron, Pink Penguin. Thank you to everyone who supports me on Patreon and whoever is a YouTube channel member. You guys help me out so much. And if you want some exclusive channel perks, definitely check out both of those sites and features. Be sure to check out my channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime content. And until next time, I hope you have an amazing day. Take care, guys.